Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is November 22nd, 2024. We are in the Old Testament book of Isaiah. We're going to read chapter 11 and 12 today. We read Isaiah at the beginning of the year. We're reading it here at the end of the year. And one of the reasons we're doing that is this section here, which is talking about the stump of Jesse. Jesse was father of David. David is a grandfather of some type, great, I don't know how many greats are in there, of Jesus. Jesus is in that line. So this is a prophecy of the coming Messiah who's going to restore creation to the state that God wanted it to be in. And originally, before we decided that we wanted to eat what we weren't supposed to eat and disobey God. Ends with a hymn of praise. Again, we started with Isaiah, we're ending with Isaiah. All the prophets we've read in between, all the books we've read in between, hopefully we've seen how Isaiah led into those, and hopefully now we're seeing how we're always reaching back to Isaiah. This promise of a Messiah all the way through for hundreds of years is being preached to Israel and Judah in particular. Stick with it. Stay with God. Persevere. The promise is coming. They were kind of messed up because they thought the fallen world was going to be replaced by the Messiah, but what happened is the fallen world, when the Messiah came, we're kind of in that overlap section that he isn't quite finished with his work, and we're still not quite finished with this sinful world. So we're doing the best we can in here, and we're going to show that, hey, God triumphs. We're part of the triumph. So that's a good thing. At least I think so, anyway. So this is the promise that was held out to the people in 700 BC, a promise that was held out to the people of 400 BC, 1st century AD, and us here in the 21st century. This is the promise. God is coming. He's going to restore everything. And if you stick with him and you trust and you have faith and you believe, then you're part of the remnant. So let's go ahead and we're going to read Isaiah chapter 11 and 12. There shall come forth a rod from the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. The Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. His delight is in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge by the sight of his eyes, nor decide by the hearing of his ears, but with righteousness he shall judge the poor, and decide with equity for the meek of the earth. He shall strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips he shall slay the wicked. Righteousness shall be the belt of his loins, and faithfulness the belt of his waist. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, the leopard shall lie down with the young goat, the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. The cow and the bear shall graze, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. The nursing child shall play by the cobra's hole, and the weaned child shall put his hand in the viper's den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, who shall stand as a banner to the people. For the Gentiles shall seek him, and his resting place shall be glorious. It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people who are left from Assyria and Egypt, from Pathros and Cush, from Elam and Shinar, from Hamath and the islands of the sea. He will set up a banner for the nations, and will assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Also the envy of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not harass Ephraim, and they shall fly down upon the shoulder of the Philistines toward the west. Together they shall plunder the people of the east, they shall lay their hand on Edom and Moab, and the people of Ammon shall obey them. The Lord will utterly destroy the tongue of the sea of Egypt. With his mighty wind he will shake his fist over the river, and strike it in the seven streams, and make men cross over dry shod. There shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, who will be left from Assyria, as it was for Israel in the day that they came up from the land of Egypt. And in that day you will say, O Lord, I will praise you. Though you were angry with me, your anger is turned away, and you comfort me. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid, for Yah, the Lord, is my strength and song, and also has become my salvation. Therefore with joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. And in that day you will say, Praise the Lord, call upon his name. Declare his deeds among the peoples, make mention that his name is exalted. Sing to the Lord, for he has done excellent things. This is known in all the earth. Cry out and shout, O inhabitant of Zion, for great is the Holy One of Israel in your midst. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.